agree with me? Do you think that there's something more sinister than just allowing people because they feel sorry for them?
Oh, absolutely. It has nothing to do with that. It's all about their agenda. They can care less about, the immigrants coming in or the safety of the American people. It's all about them.
Yeah.
I think it's also about the next census.
Yeah.
Because congressional maps are based on population. Doesn't matter if you're an American citizen or not. Every member of Congress represents 700 plus thousands of people. Right. Doesn't matter if they're American citizens or not. So the maps are drawn certain ways. So members of Congress right now not only represent the American people, but they also represent people that are illegally in the country living in their district that are part of their census. So maps shouldn't be based on that. The maps that are drawn for members of Congress should be based on American citizens, because members of Congress should only represent American citizens. Just like where I'm from, in Mexico, you have to be a Mexican citizen to vote in Mexico.
Right.
Actually, in Mexico, you have an ID, and you cannot vote in Mexico without that voter ID. You actually have to use also your fingerprints as well to vote. That is the law in Mexico. Why don't we have such laws here in the United States to protect our vote? I think that it's very important. But I really do think it's about the census. For example, a lot of people moved from California, so they're going to lose seats. But if people that are crossing illegally move into California, it brings a balance. So they won't be losing that many seats because people are moving into California that are crossing illegally into our country.
And as you know, California has one of the most lax immigration, whatever you call it. They go in there and they're fine. There are people that I know that are in Mexico
Flawless.
that do not want to come anywhere else because they know that in California, it's a safe city. I mean, it's a safe state and
for criminals as well, though.
Criminals, for everybody.
Not just for those who cross illegally into our country, but also for very serious criminals as well. But that's exactly what's happening, because they know that they're going to lose a lot of seats on the next census. They don't want that. So they have to fill in those spots. And how? By bringing in people. So that's exactly what I believe that is happening. It actually passed in the House. I think they're working on something like that. And I think it actually passed the House where, members of Congress can only represent Americans. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to go anywhere in the Senate.
Probably not.